The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Found mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. Weak soap game, had a game so it's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, I mean pay dues. Move with the mind state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Till it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste, you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus some UNDERDOG acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'm a fucker, then I leave her. It's the old Mac knees, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac knees.
Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence the move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep you straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through and wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dumping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, I beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tail, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supplier. Random Uber man here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the
as I make my way. The fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. It's no surprise I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
In the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Put your life together.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of East Side Ho, where they know my name.
What up, Fantasy Football Hustler? Back at ya, rocking solo. Right now, we'll see Bogey might be on in a little bit here. And who's ready to get funky? Yeah, all right. Make sure if you are subscribed to the 420 Crew Patreon, make sure you go check your email. We're going to start getting newsletters sent out there for Patreon members, sent out a big list of the injuries that went down for week 1. But that is just another thing that I'm going to be doing for the Patreon members. So make sure you get over there and join the crew, 420crew.org. Appreciate ya. Let's see who's up in the chat. Who's this? Gilbo12, what up, what up? Marty in the house on Twitch showing love, what up, what up? What up, Derek? Salute. Crispy said it's our year. Derek showing love on Twitch, what up? Emil in the house, what up? All right, Antonio, what up, what up? Tina said I need to go home now. I need weed and beer to complete the ceremony. I got to give Uncle Jerry a run for his money. What up, Devo? Yo. Marty in the house. Canada Marty in the house. What up, what up? And Carlos said I searched fantasy football on YouTube live. He said, and here we are, staying for the vibes. Let's go. And man, Monday, it always sucks. We got to talk about injuries multiple times. We talked about injuries this morning, but you know, it's a news show, so we got to talk about the injuries again. We're just going to go down the list real quick. Shout out to Jared and the Who Dat Nation. What up, bro? And for all my fellow stoners out there, let's go ahead and smoke it up, peeps. Here goes the fallout from some of the injury news. We'll go through this just kind of quick because we hate dwelling on injuries. So we'll start off with Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, torn Achilles. Oh, man. Justice Hill, we're going to be talking about him tomorrow on the Waiver Wire Show. Marcus Williams got ruled out. They think he has a torn pectoral muscle. 2 of their offensive linemen go down. Ronnie Staley, the tackle, and Tyler Lindenbaum, the center. Ooh, all ugly. For the Panthers, J.C. Horn ruled out, hamstring injury. For the Bears, Kyler Gordon, another cornerback there, hand ruled out versus the Packers. Jack Conklin, offensive tackle for the Browns, carted off the field. They fear a significant knee injury. Caden Stearns, their safety, carted off the field with a knee injury. Greg Dulcich's leg injury went out for the game. Packers, Aaron Jones went out with a hamstring injury. Quay Walker is in concussion protocol. For the Texans, Jalen Pitre got ruled out. Bruised lung. He got taken to the hospital during yesterday's game. For the Colts, Anthony Richardson got banged up at the end of the game. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him, so he's good to go. For the Jags, their guard, Brandon Sharif, ankle left and did not return. For the Raiders, Jacoby Myers, he got knocked out. You could tell that he was concussed, but somehow they let him come back in the game, and now he's in concussion protocol. Someone's got some explaining to do. Also, safety Trayvon Moehrig, because of a thumb injury, left the game, did not return. Minnesota Vikings, they had their center, got ruled out, never came back. For the Saints, Peyton Turner, they're one of their defensive ends, turf toe, left and did not come back. Nakobe Dean. Oh, man, they said he's going to miss multiple weeks with a foot injury. Pat Fryer-Muth left and did not return. Cam Hayward, also for the Steelers, with the groin. They say he is going to miss multiple weeks because of that groin injury. Totally forgot to mention for the Packers that Christian Watson, his hamstring injury, same leg as the one that kept him out for 3 games last week. Tyler Lockett being evaluated in concussion protocol. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it as of now. Pretty ugly for week 1, I must say. Pretty ugly for week 1. And yeah, Tino said, damn, Jacoby came back after that hit, right? Like, I mean, we were watching the game when it happened, and we were like, dude, look, he looks all cross-eyed and shit, and like, man, he got blasted. It was bad. I was surprised that he came back after that. So I'm curious what's gonna happen to the dude that allowed him to go back in the game. And Carlos said the glow up on that Jacoby in the first game was unreal. Said, I hope he comes back soon and continues the momentum. I mean, he was looking for him. He was looking for him in the end zone often. All right. And we had some people just hitting me up about the squares right now. Make sure you guys get some squares. Let me throw at least a picture up here on the screen, but it's all on that website, gridirongames.com. If you guys don't have the link, just send me a link on any social media platform. We got a handful, and a bunch just went right now because a few people just sent me payments and stuff like that. But yeah, we got it up every Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night game. We got the squares going. And Derek let him know. He said, hit the thumbs up for the 420 crew. And Carlos, you ain't lying, bro. He said tight end should be outlawed in fantasy. Bro, we did. I need everybody to do me a favor and go like all the videos that I dropped. So that big 3-hour morning show, I always turn it into a bunch of uploaded videos. So that 3-hour morning show got turned into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 uploaded videos. So I need everybody to go hit the like button on all these videos real quick. We're going to do this right now. I'm throwing all 9 links in there. Go like all 9 of them real quick. Show some love, guys. This is how other people find the channel, is by the people who are rocking on the regular. If they go and like these videos so other people can find them. All right. We got IDP videos on there. We got every position broken down for studs and duds. We even got team defense on there for you crazy team defensive guys. There we go. I want to see these numbers start jumping up on every video, because I know there's a few dozen people watching here across the different platforms. So let's see those thumbs up start increasing across the videos. There we go. Now all the videos got thumbs up across. There we go. All right. We got to make sure that the new peeps can come find these videos, because not everyone finds for the live stream. Shout out to Carlos who found us. And one thing that I make sure you subscribe, because I was doing so much that I forgot to turn on the subscriber mode, because we answer a shitload of questions. So I want to make sure that everybody is subscribed. And what Infinite say? What up, Infinite? He said, man, with Cup on IR, I played Swift, Gibson, Sky Moore, Brandon Cooks, Dak Prescott. You already know how that turned out. Don't worry, man. It only counts as 1 loss. We're even back at it for week 2. Every single week we get stronger because we get more information. And now we know all the rumors and everything that we were hearing about Gainwell. is true. They don't like Swift over there. And Crispy said, I need Diggs and Rogers to shit the bed. Crispy, you play in too many leagues to wish that anybody shits the bed. Yeah, it's just not. We don't even want people to shit the bed. We want everybody to just ball out. Marty said, Dennis, who should I steal in the Debo League? Dennis been asking you that all morning. You never said anything. Super Saiyan said, I'm a Cowboys fan and Dak is ass. You aren't the only one who thinks that. I know Crispy agrees with you on that Dak is ass. Oh, and don't forget, guys, we're going to do, we want to get the next box break going. So what I did, just to entice everyone a little bit more, 2 teams for $15. You can get 2 teams for $15. You pick any 2 teams, and whatever cards come from those teams, they get shipped out to you. $7.50 per team, but just grab 2 for $15. Let's help this fill up, guys. Appreciate you. Look at all those teams available. The teams that got taken: Falcons, Cowboys, Dolphins, Jets, Steelers, Seahawks. And we got 2 2022 boxes. We got the Don Russ and we got the Don Russ Elite. And we got the 2023 draft picks box as well. Only $7.50. All right. Tina said, bro, there's a tow truck. There's a truck towing a big like diesel truck in reverse, and that scared the shit out of me while I was driving. Hilarious. Nick GT, what up? He said, should I trade St. Brown, Monty, and Lockett for CD and Hall? Hell no. No way. I mean, CD's the best player in that deal, but why would we give up on Amon-Ra St. Brown right now? Just had a very solid outing in week 1, because that ain't buying low on CD Lamb, that's for sure. I understand wanting to buy low, but if you got to trade Amon-Ra, that is not buying low. All right. Let's see. What did Tino put over here? Oh, man. Tino showing the picture. Super, super funny, man. Yeah, that would be scary if you just wake up and see that shit. It's coming right for us. And Emil said, you worried about Higgins and the Bengals offense? Nah, because Joe Burrow didn't play during the preseason. He was hurt all preseason, man. I mean, of course, they're going to look a little rusty. They really haven't, like, practiced too much together, you know. So gonna take a few weeks, get some chemistry together. And Joe Burr, I mean, that calf injury is definitely hurting him a little bit. They got the Ravens next week, and the Ravens are like pretty much the opposite of the Browns as far as like their secondary is concerned. And I mean, we talked about at the top of the show, Marcus Williams probably going to be out. I mean, I think he has a torn pec. Devo said, and Amon-Ra plays Seattle. He's going to kill it. Is what's his name? Is Witherspoon supposed to be back? So the Monday news show, guys, since we don't have much, we pretty much just cover the injuries. We smoke a little bit, and then I'm going to get up out of here and get us ready for the Monday Night Football countdown. Oh, yeah. And dang it, I don't have the Monday Night Football drop right now. But, yeah. Oh, man, and I totally forgot. We didn't hit the dump truck on any of the duds today. All right, let's see. Did everyone go hit the like on those videos? Let's see. Let's go look. Let's go look. All right, appreciate you guys. Now we got at least multiple likes on each of those videos. Help them circulate a little bit while some people go start searching for fantasy stuff. Tino said, I'm worried about Burrow. Why they take him out early? Is he still hurt? How healthy is he? They were getting their asses whooped at that point. I mean, shit, they were on a 24-3 skunk at one point. Devo said he's fully practicing this week to play, but we'll see. Okay, yeah. I want to see Witherspoon out there. The other top cornerback, Christian Gonzalez, he did pretty solid. got a sack in his first game. Super Saiyan said I need the Bills defense and kicker to shit the bed. Nick said I got Burrow. I'm trying to buy low on Higgins. It'd be a good time. And Derek said, what time you come back for football tonight? Probably about 3:45 West Coast time. That'd be like 6:45 Eastern time. Let me just double check on let me double check on the time of the game. The 5:30 game. 5:15 game. Yeah, it's like 3:45 ish. So that'd be 6:45 East Coast time. And Wes said you worried about Goddard. Said dude put up a donut. I mean, a couple people put up donuts that we should be worried about him a little bit. That's the one thing that sucks about the Eagles, man. Like people can get left out of the party, and Goddard is usually the one that's getting left out. Derek, you the man. Hit the likes on the videos and left a comment. You the man. You the man. And Super Saiyan said just didn't want him risk getting hurt. That was raining hard. Shit wasn't clicking. Next game, chasing Burrow. Yeah, all day. Yeah, mark my words. I'm with you, bro. Marty said didn't draft a lot of London, but regret everywhere I did. Emil said I love Overreaction Mondays. Super fun because it is really fun overreacting about all this stuff. Who's this? Savage Jeremy. Back for another season. Let's go, Savage. Infinite said I got Bijan and Algier. I'm running Algier in the flex all year. Thoughts? Well, I mean, as of now, I mean, yeah, he'll be in your flex. It's just one of those things like it's a week-to-week game. Anything could change. What up, Daniel Berry? Tito said Corduroy. Corduroy Pimpin' Patterson gonna ruin your season, Infinite. Pimpin' ain't easy, baby. Uh-oh. Let's see. Crispy's got a little counter action. Man, that's a lot to get for Joe Burrow. It is a lot to get for Joe Burrow. I don't know if I'm doing it though. It's crazy because Joe Burrow is gonna be like so good for so long. I still feel like this is selling cheap on him, even though you are getting two running backs and two QBs. That is pretty wild. Marty said I'm going through and watch them later. I missed up most of the stream this morning. Oh, you'll love the videos then because I broke them down and they're all just like 10 to 20 minute like little segments that you could just go through. All right. Silky Johnson said, I think I got them all. You the man. You the man. Wes said, all I need is Diggs to catch a 1-yard pass to win this week. Let's go. Let's go. And Super Saiyan said, would you start both Algier and Bijan a couple times when I had Hunt and Chubb and it worked for me? Yeah, I mean, obviously depends on who they're going against. Carolina, not necessarily the best run defense. Let's see who Atlanta's got this week. Green Bay. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Chicago is necessarily running on Green Bay, but I know that Green Bay doesn't have like a super stout run defense. The young guy Wyatt, he really showed out though. Ooh, Infinite said I need a new free safety if Marcus Williams is out. Yeah, I mean they said they fear that he has a torn pectoral muscle. So if he has a torn pec, I'm sure he's gonna be missing a couple weeks. Peacock said, what up? Head hurts trying to figure out what happened to the Bengals. I know, bro. And Tino said, Huss, how did you win in the Wafers League? Is it just whoever wins the Super Bowl, or do they give out anything for highest scoring? He said, I'm easily going to score one of the highest of the week. So every single week, it's the highest scorer of the tournament. So if you are the highest scorer out of the entire tournament, okay, so that's 120 teams that are in there. I believe it's going to be a shirt that they're going to do for like the weekly prize. And so I got to get people's addresses and like stuff like that. And then everybody whoever wins their league, like just the division that you're in, whatever number league you're in, you get a prize as well. And then whoever is the overall winner of the entire tournament gets that Wafers Letterman's jacket. So if you make it to week 17 and you're in your league championship, you're in the tournament championship as well. Week 17, all what would that be? 10 all 20 teams that make the championship are squaring off against each other, and whoever gets the highest out of all 20 teams, that too wins the Letterman's jacket as well. So yeah, there's going to be weekly prizes and then season-long prizes for the league winners and for the tournament winner as well. And Infinite said, "Oh my God, Tyreek Hill's a monster." Said, "See how he did him?" Oh yeah, trust me. Oh yeah. Tino said, "Mr. 2K, hell yeah." And Tino said, "We need the Chris Jericho countdown for the Tyreek drop." I know, right? I do got the Jericho.
Come on, you know I got you. Yeah. 1, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. And let me see. And Chris said, "That's what happens when you send me something cheap for Burr." Oh, that's what you countered with. That's hilarious. And Emil said Tyreek might be the first wide receiver who wins MVP. If he goes over 2,000, he's got to go over 2,000 and 20 touchdowns. He goes over 2,000 and 20 touchdowns. There's going to be a big conversation about that for sure. Wes said Ken Walker or Tyler Algier. As of right now, it looks like Tyler Algier, but I don't know why they didn't run more. Like Ken Walker was doing hella good. Like he has like almost like a 5.5 like average per carry. Like he was looking good, and they only gave him 12 carries. I was very confused about that, but yeah, just game flow and game script of the game. What up, Song in the house? Shout out to Cool MC. Savage Jeremy said in 2 QB league, didn't go QB early, got CMC, Saquon, Devontae as my top 3 picks. Saquon, Devontae got the same buy. Anyone you would target with Saquon, got JT on my IR. Nah, I'm not gonna because like everything goes in like waves of like value, and right now Saquon's value isn't the best, so you're not really gonna get much if you try to trade him away like right now. So I would just hold on that. And yeah, when is their bye week? Bye week 13. You got a long time to plan for that, homie. You got a long time to plan for that. And Peacock said my Texans look better than the Bengals, Bears, Steelers, Giants. I said, and that's because Houston didn't score a TD. Yeah, there were some ugly games out there. And Tino said, "Oh, damn. So it's like my division, and then we do a playoff. That's dope." Yeah, if you're in the championship in your division, you will be in the playoff tournament championship as well. All right. Tino said Tuna about to break all Dan Marino's records. Yeah, let's see if we could do it in 16 games instead of 17. I mean, he's on pace right now to throw for like 7,000 yards or some crazy shit like that. So, yeah. And see, and he's got to break 6,000 to give him respect for like, oh yeah, you did way better than Dan Marino. Like, yeah, break 6,000. Like that would be some next level shit. Because when Dan Marino broke the 5,000 barrier, that's when the best QBs in the league were throwing for like 3,000 yards, 3,500, like shit like that. Emil said, "Stop it, Tino." Hey, I mean, he's out to a crazy pace right now. Tyreek's on pace for 3,600 yards. And, obviously that's based on the 17-game season. And, we know he's not going to go for 215. But that's what he's pacing for right now. Just like Tua is pacing for like 7,000 yards or some shit like that. Because what did he have? He had like 450. What's 450 times 17? Yeah, he's pacing for 7,600 yards right now. And Peacock said Marino never had a Pro Bowl wide receiver. Yeah, that's for sure. And it's wild. It was just their defense was so bad. Like, I mean, they just had to keep throwing, and they never had any kind of run game like over there either. And Joe said, "What's up? If the Jets get 10 points tonight, I can still win." Nice. Savage said, "Was thinking CD. Guy would probably do a CD Saquon swap." I mean, that's good if you're getting someone like that. I mean, it's kind of oh, I lost my thought. It's I mean, it's kind of like a good time to do that with CD because he just had like a bad game. All right, and Tino, he said, "What's the record? 5,500." 54-77, and it was Peyton Manning in that crazy Bronco year. And Devo says the waiver show tomorrow. Yes, sir. Tuesday mornings, and we'll be doing waivers at every single position. And I'll be doing the uploads just like I did with all those shows today as well. Nick said, "What about Kirk and Monty for Hall and Scary Terry?" Yes, I'd be down to do something like that because they're not giving up like your top guy. At least you get to keep him on Raw. Infinite said, "My 3 sleeper teams are bossing up." Said, "Got Allen and Diggs stacked to secure the bag. Nice." Wes said, "Jalen Hurts or Tua. I need to trade for a better tight end." What do you mean? Like, who should you trade away? I mean, whoever you think you can get more value from, I guess. Like, I mean, both guys are like really good. Jalen Hurts, I mean, just in name value, should warrant a better player. He's a higher draft pick, yada, yada, all that stuff. And what Savage Jeremy said, say no. Oh, say no more. Okay, there we go. He said, say no more. I said, going to try to get CD swap. Yeah. And who are the other guys on your squad? I mean, I'm not really trying to like trade guys away like that. Like, I'd rather not trade away top heavy pieces. But I do value CD more than Saquon. Tino said, grab a tight end besides Kelsey. All of them are TD or bust. You damn right. You damn right they are. Derek said, how would you trade Algier for Gibbs in a redraft full PPR league? Now I would just hold on Algier, man. He got more touches maybe not more touches. Actually, he did get more touches than Bijan. I mean, it was only a couple more touches, but still, like, you're telling me he's going to be in a 50-50 split the entire time? I mean, their line is just so much better than Washington's is. Like, I like Gibson, but Algier's looking like he might be the best late draft pick, to like have. He was like a double-digit guy drafted everywhere. He has games that he had similar to yesterday often. I mean, yeah, it's just going to be a nice piece to have. And Gibson fumbled yesterday, and they like never put him back in. They just kept in B-Rob the Mob. Debate at a party getting loose. And Super Saiyan said, I don't know, Bijan scored the fucking TD with ease, man. So did Algier. Both of them did. And like they really limited the passing because like Desmond Ridder sucks balls. Oh, Algier for Gibbs. Thanks, Antonio. I don't know why I saw Gibson there, but I don't know. Gibbs is going to be like the 1B, like over there, to like Monty being the 1A. Because they're paying, they're paying Monty. I'm assuming this is a redraft question, right? Like if it's ever a dynasty oh yeah, you said it right there in the redraft, yeah. But just a reminder for everyone, if you're ever asking trade questions, it's best to put in a dynasty and a redraft, just like Derek did right there. Yeah, I don't know. I like Algier. And Infinite said, I think Philly hates Swift. I wonder why. Well, maybe they just know he's like brittle as hell. I don't know. I really don't know why they traded for him either. Like that was always kind of a puzzling move. I knew that they were losing Miles Sanders, but I don't know. I get they took a shot on him, And maybe it's just going to be a little bit of a swing and a miss. You know, I mean, it's not like Gainwell looked amazing out there either. Super Saiyan Desmond Ritter is donkey shit, no lies. He's horrible. He's fucking horrible. And Savage Jeremy, Pesos and Gino, man, they had a shit game yesterday. CMC, Saquon, White, JT, Mitchell, A-Chain, Devonta, Ayuk. Ooh, I mean, nice there. Cooks. I said 10-team, 2QB, PPR. Yeah, I mean, that's what's crazy. It's not like your QBs are terrible necessarily. I mean, both those guys were being drafted as like, I mean, Pesos being drafted like a top 15 guy. Gino being drafted as like maybe like a top 18 guy. But yeah, I mean, that's the problem with these 10-team leagues is like you gotta build like very evenly because like every team is going to be so stacked. And if you feel like you don't have like your QBs are stacked, your running backs, wide receivers, if you don't feel like all those positions are stacked, it probably means you're going to be at the bottom of the league. But so trades. And Tino said, facts, stay away from the backfields that are obviously sharing the rock. Yeah, it just makes it very difficult unless both guys are like just absolutely killing it. And Infinite said, is Dobbins dust? Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah, they said he tore his Achilles. Like, yeah, he's done. His career might be done after this one. I mean, he already had that injury, kind of that injury like stamp like on him. And Marty said, I think Algier gets phased out as the year goes on. Nah, because look at what they did last year. They were deploying 3 running backs like a lot of the time. Like Desmond Ritter sucks balls. Like I'm not saying that Bijan won't get more touches than Algier, but I bet it's going to be like at most maybe it gets to a 60-40 split Bijan. And this is what I was saying like the entire year is like people are going to be hella disappointed with Bijan if they think that he's going to get 100% of the workload. And like, yeah, look what they did. He didn't even get more touches than Algier did. And both of them look good. So it like doesn't matter. Like they actually went out there, both running backs 8, and they won, right? Didn't they win also? I can't even remember. That game was like so shit, but like, let me see. Yeah, they fucking killed the Panthers. And both running backs 8 on week 1. Like, I mean, they got to be happy because they both got close to 20 touches each. Bijan got like 16. I think Algier got like 18 or 19. Like, that's good. You get over 15 touches and you're splitting. Like, man, that is good. They're both going to be happy. And they could both be efficient as well. And Cam said, would you consider starting Flowers over Amari and Gainwell? Flowers over Amari and Gainwell over Sanders for week 2. Let's see. So with Flowers, it might work itself out with Amari. Like we don't know what's wrong with Amari, but he left and he never came back after he like slipped, and I don't even know what exact injury they said that he had, or something with his legs, but he slipped and just came up lame. And Gainwell over Miles Sanders, I don't know. Like, let me see. Who do the Panthers play? Panthers play the Saints. So, man, Gainwell plays the Vikings. I might consider that. Vikings are trash. I bet they come back a little bit more with the vengeance. But, I mean, they don't really have a lot of pieces over there for run blocking. So, yeah, I would consider that. I'm not going to take a Monday answer, as definite for the week. So just remember that. Keep coming back. We're here like every day, multiple times a day. And Albert in the house. What up, homie? Emil said he's a pass catching back. Philly throws a lot for sure. I mean, I remember when he came out, Gainwell, that is, he was top 4 in like the way that everybody was like, everybody was kind of ranking those top 4 or 5 running backs. He was like right there. And he was like the smallest one, but they said he was the best one for like pass catching. Antonio said 3 hours till game day. Let's go, baby. Those goddamn Jets. Peacock said Bryce Young posted the worst passer grade for week 1 rookies since Jameis Winston. Okay. Yeah, it was pretty ugly. And he had Jesse Bates to thank for that. What up, Dion? Shout out to Extra Sauce. What up? Ha! And Crispy said, fuck the Eagles. And Joe said, Tank keeps getting the goal line touches. I might be okay. He's going to get goal line touches. I mean, but ETN was out there handling biz. He really was. And what up, Hollywood? He said, what up, Huss? Is Tutu Atwell worth starting weekly after yesterday's performance? I don't know if he's worth starting weekly, but he needs to be in flex consideration depending on who they play and who they play. I mean, they play the 49ers next week, so I'm not going to say he's like a definite, like, should be in there. Like, that could be such a hard-nosed fought game. Look at what they just did to the Steelers. Uh-oh. Chiefs get smacked around, and then Chris Jones reaches an agreement with them, so he's going to be back, baby. This is according to Adam Schefter. We don't have any numbers yet, but we'll be on the lookout for that. That just came in like right this second. So Chris Jones is about to be back. They need that pass rush. Who do they play week 2? They play the Jaguars. Oh, yeah, going to need that pass rush versus Trevor. That's for sure. And Derek said that's what I was scared of for Algier. Figured he would be a sell high. Yeah. What up, Kellen on Twitch? Said Atlanta loves running multiple running backs, and they all eat. Yeah, I mean, there was 3 of them last year. And, like, when one was hurt, it was like they'd run the other 2. And, like, Patterson's hurt. They kept him out of the game, and they went super heavy with Algier and Bijan. Yeah, it's going to keep happening. Tino said Patterson's looming in the shadows. Oh, yeah, Mr. Corduroy pimping. And Wes said, I hate how ESPN app just sent the waiver watch notifications for Tyler Algier. I wonder what they're even like. What is Tyler Algier? I swear, like for our week 1 waivers, like he was one of those guys that we mentioned because he was less than 50% rostered. Let's go see. Let's go see what he's rostered. Only 56%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was lower than that going into the week. Crazy how low he's but it's a lot of the people who are in their hella shallow leagues. And Peacock said I like Puka more. Yeah, for sure. Like he seems a little bit safer. It's like he was doing the Cooper Cup, roll out there. Ha, Hollywood said, fuck the Vikings. Ha. Don't forget, guys, go grab some squares. There's way more than this that have been taken as of now. I will get an updated pick here in a second. Let me see. So that was when 30 were taken. 44 have been taken now. So make sure you get on over to gridirongames.com and go place your squares. Emil said Algier to the moon. I don't know about that. And Antonio said, oh, I thought we were responding to Derek saying, fuck the Eagles. My bad. Oh, man. Fucking hilarious. And I think Bogey said he's going to hop on here in a few. We're going to get out of here pretty soon. So hopefully Bogey gets on here soon. Smoke a little bit before we get out of here. Take a little break before Monday Night Football. All right. Yeah. Smoking on this good Cali weed that just came in. And let's try a bowl of this blueberry kush. Ta. And Marty said, damn, why the Vikings catching strays? Well, Hollywood likes the Eagles. So I know that's why he's talking shit. And Antonio said that the guy never came back after saying the Steelers are going to beat the Niners. Yeah, that was I'm pretty sure that was Jay leaving. I mean, either way, he said it was going to be a tough game. But yeah, he said that his Steelers were going to win. I don't think there was anybody who was like talking mad shit though. Hey, the fantasy football joker. What up, homie? He said, smoking my Lindsay OG Canadian special. I just got in today. He says, shout out to you, hustler. Let's smoke it up, bro. Because I'm smoking on some blueberry kush as of now.
All right. Fire 'em up.
Fire 'em up.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Roll up, fatty, for this pimp daddy.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. Weed is from the earth. God put this here for me and you. Take advantage, man.
And here we go. Bogey in the house. What up, Bogey?
What up? Gotta make
just got
a load of calls.
Just got some news in that came in right now. So we talked about Cam Hayward, how his groin injury was going to sideline him a couple weeks. And they said now that he is having surgery on Wednesday and he's expected to miss at least 8 weeks.
Running all over him.
Yep. Man, that's a real big blow for the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, they were already like a bottom 3 run defense the past few years straight. That shit ain't going to change.
Nope. Steelers are all bad. I'm actually feeling bad about the bet that I placed on the Steelers to win over 8.5 games.
Well, you're betting on history.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not like I bet the house or anything. It was literally just a couple bucks. But man, I thought that one would just be like an easy money.
So you're looking for 9 wins.
Yeah. And
that's
Mike
the
Tomlin.
thing, like, if you think about 9 wins, I mean, it would be the first time. You need history to happen for you to not win this.
Right, because Mike Tomlin.
You need to hit something historic. The first time ever, which would be him having a losing season.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season over there. And it's crazy how
you got that on your side.
It's crazy how he's always on the hot seat too. And like he never has a losing record. But I guess it is like, I mean, it did win multiple Super Bowls. Not under his era, but at least since 2000. Oh yeah, and Derek wanted me to shout out to you, Bogey, that Chris Jones is back. He's
yeah, hell yeah. You know, if I was Chris Jones, I am not rooting for them at all last Thursday. I'm like, they need to lose without me there.
No, he was wearing like a Seahawks hat or some shit.
Well, isn't he from like Washington or something like that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. But they showed him wearing like a Seahawks hat, like on like social media, versus like him like on game day or whatever, versus like, you know, him.
And I promise you, unless you have like a pair of those lime bean Jordan 5s, you're not rocking any Seahawks gear for the color matching. You're a Seahawks fan because their shit is whack.
Yeah.
Unless you're like the Ultimate Warrior, right, where everything's neon. You're like, listen, this jersey's awesome. You know what I mean?
And Derek, he's crying over Cam Hayward. I know. We're gonna have to hit the drop for him. Yeah.
I mean, for fantasy too, he wasn't nothing but like a late round acquisition too, so I think he'll be okay.
Nah, but he was always. I mean, shit. We're talking 3 years
he's
ago.
balling.
He's number 2 DL. You know, so for fantasy, especially dynasty, everyone's sleeping on him because he's like 30 years old. But I mean, he just finishes like
32, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 31 or 32. Let me go see what he finished as last year in the DL category for the entire year because I know he had a decent season.
You already messed up your ponytail, dude. I'm a girl dad. I can do one thing. I can do the ponytail. And then she's just wilding on, bro. Like I'm like moving around, and my girl, she calls. She's like, "Why does she look like she just woke up?" I just fixed her hair. I'm like, listen, it's very difficult. She's everywhere. What's up, big guy?
Yeah, let's see. Maybe it wasn't last year that
he was top 5, right?
Yeah, I guess it's been a few years. I guess it's been a few years for him.
Yeah, I like Larry Ogunjobi. I mean, he's not no Cam Hayward, but like that's gonna be their best like DT in the middle.
Yeah.
I dropped a bunch of Larry too to clear up space in those dynasties.
Damn, Derek said I have him in every league with y'all. Man, well, at least one good thing is there's DL that you can get out there on the waiver wire, even in the hustler, the deep leagues. And JP, what up, homie? He said, what it do, Huss? He said, Bogey, football fam. He said, ready for tonight. There we go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Ready to what did my birthday twin say? We got like 3 hours or something?
Yep.
Yeah, my bad. I was late. I had to make like a legit like dozen phone calls. Got a bunch of shit getting pulled this week. I'm trying to get ahead of the curve. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get it way ahead of the curve. Like no one called nobody but me. And then even Candlestick, I responded to a text message to him this morning. He's like, you home? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, you got that's my text I sent you yesterday. I'm like, oh no. Because you know what I mean? The people been telling me this all week. Bro, I've been calling you, go straight to your voicemail. Bro, I've been texting you, you ain't getting it. Like, I'm like, so I'm preemptively striking all my different clients, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, this is and the third is about to be on deck. You know what I mean? Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna call you. I'm like, yeah, I need this Lucci, bro. You know what I'm saying?
There were at least 20 more TDs by this time last year. I mean, it was a pretty weak outing for a lot of offenses yesterday.
Yeah, I don't remember Scott Hansen saying this, but because I'm pretty sure they would advise him not to say this, but it was definitely like a record low opening week for touchdowns. Period.
I believe it.
Yeah, because every day they at the end, we're gonna show you the touchdown montage. Yeah, that shit was like a minute. Last year I think they had like 70-something touchdowns week 1.
Damn.
Yeah, what do we have? What did you say we just had?
You said 20 less, so that would have been somewhere in the 50s.
Somewhere in the 50s? Okay. Just let me eat in your hand. Hey, come back.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure there's a place where I could go see that. That needs to be something that's just easily. These
dudes have like a red zone page that has like all the weeks of data.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's why I like red zone too. They bring up cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They bring up cool little tidbits and there was at one point they were like, oh my God, Tua is pacing to beat all of Dan Marino's single game things. And then he didn't, but he was on the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like single game?
Yeah, I think what's Dan Marino's single game passing yards his highest? I think it was like 500 something.
521.
There you go. Yeah, he was paced because he had the 400. It was early in the third.
Yeah.
And it was just kind of quiet. They were dinking and dunking their way until like Tyreek Hill popped the big one, like 2 big ones.
Man, Dan Marino's a gangster. He has 420 touchdowns.
Dang. And how long was that? 10 years?
17.
He played for 17 years?
Yeah. Played from 83 to 99.
Okay. Because,
that's crazy. That's only an average.
Right. He was still in Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
That was only 10 years into his career.
That's an average of 24.7 per year. I mean, there's a lot of years where he got hurt and shit like that lowered the average of him, but crazy. Only averaging 24 touchdowns a season. 17 years is a long time though. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the averages for passing TDs and QBs were remarkably lower than that. You know what I mean? During, such and such eras.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, what was Joe Montana doing? Like, he won like over 30 how many times?
He was Joe Montana was only throwing for like 3,000 to like 3,500 like on most years. He never even threw for 4,000 in one season.
No.
Yeah. And Dan Marino threw, I think, for 4,000 5 times, and then one there's 5 or 6 times I was over 4,000, and one of them was the 5,000 yard season. Derek said the Ace Ventura best scene. This is the Eagles mascot getting beat up.
He's just rocking him up.
You just cost me 25 grand, Polly.
He said, yeah, go fuck yourself. What did he say?
He's like, oh yeah, blow me.
Bow! Even when they announced it to him, and our hero, Ace Ventura, they put him on the screen, whooping
Well,
his ass.
the lover of all animals while he's punching the eagle.
He was beating up a guy in an animal suit. So
Oh yeah, but it's just funny. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Derek said gave him a 2-piece. Oh yeah, real quick.
Oh yeah, turned that beak sideways, didn't he?
Then tackled him, took him to the ground. What do they call that when you
He mounted him.
Yeah.
He mounted him, started UFCing him, beating him up. Even when he was like waving to the people, he get one more shot in. He's like, fuck this guy.
Man, Super Saiyan said NFL should have gave Dan Marino Super Bowl just because. I mean, it sucks that he didn't play in a time when free agency was like what it is.
Yeah, and when it became like when it started to become that way, he was already at the back end of his shit.
Yeah.
I mean, same thing with
Montana.
Montana, he went to KC.
Right.
That was like the first year of free agency, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was the 93 season. I don't know. Someone can fact check me on that, but not the season wise, but when free agency started.
Right.
Then even like someone like a forever concussed, man. It was Troy Aikman. Someone like Troy Aikman. What's that, man?
Yeah, March 1st, 1993 was when free agency began.
And then what did we? So we saw like guys like Prime, Joe Montana, Ray Allen. No, Marcus Allen.
Damn, they signed Joe Montana on April 20th, 1993.
And it was like he was getting high, huh? He's like
marking it up.
Bay Area. I'm gonna get really high.
Oh yeah, before you got to go out there to KC.
Yeah, they got that brick weed. Montana was high, bro. He was so calm. They're like, okay, we got 30 seconds, Joe. We got to go all the way down the field, 80 yards. He's like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, wait a second. Is that Chubby Chase right there? Okay, yeah, let's go. Yeah, y'all know the play. This is literally what happened.
Yeah, that's
like he was calling the play in the huddle, and he's like, oh shit, look over there, that's Chubby Chase. You know what I mean? Pointing him out in the crowd. Then he marches him down and win that thing.
Let's go and put on a show for vacation.
For Chevy. Oh, now I got to turn it up now that I know there's celebrities here.
Hey, I mean, they didn't call him Cool Joe for nothing, right?
Yeah, and I don't like how when my Niners lost to the Ravens in that Super Bowl, and you know how Ray Lewis is over the top with the God shit. They come up to him. Oh, how do you feel, man? Oh, God. Praise all be to God. Joe Cool. Oh, Joe Cool. I'm like, you don't call him that. You don't call him that. Just because they were comparing his playoff run that particular time to Joe Montana's because it was all the touchdowns with 0 interceptions. And
yeah.
The whole entire playoffs. Just perfect.
Yeah.
You're not Joe Cool, though. You're not even Cool Joe. That's the camel guy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Super Saiyan said Marino going down as the greatest with no Super Bowl is crazy to me. Yeah, they get there in his sophomore year, in his best year ever, and they just never get back after that. I mean, they had a lot of tough teams to go through during those times, and that was the 49ers time.
I mean, like he that second year, sophomore year, he got to the Super Bowl, lost to Joe Montana. That was another one of those ones too. They did like a Coca-Cola commercial, and there was one where it was like they're both at the machine at the same time. Like, oh, no, go ahead. Then he said, oh, it's the last Coke. Man, you can have it, man. And then that Dan Marino goes, yeah, but maybe next year. Right? But then they shot it twice though, because this was before the Super Bowl.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they shot it the other way around too. Hey man, now you can have the last Coke. Oh, well, maybe next year. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's just funny because, that could have, this is what happens when you're so polarizing. You could lose the Super Bowl and still be a fucking star. How many Super Bowl losing quarterbacks? No one's talking about Jake Delhomme, right?
Nah.
Oh my God, Jake Delhomme. No one's doing that.
Like,
man,
Kaepernick
was so polarizing when he lost the Super Bowl. He was getting McDonald's Mighty Wing commercials and shit. He was in he was everywhere. Just like you would have thought he won the Super Bowl.
I know. And then you got Troy Aikman out there winning Super Bowls. Got a video game made after him. Motherfucker.
He did, huh?
Yeah, it was like they stole Troy Aikman's brain or like something like that.
Oh shit, I remember that shit. And they had him in the surgery room in the commercial.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is funny. That's throwback.
And it was like, you get to use Troy Aikman's playbook.
And it's like, oh, okay, we're gonna get all the info for Troy Aikman's brain. It was like, okay, we're 3% in. Okay, well, why isn't it going? That's all he has. What does the average human use in their brain? 10%?
Yeah, if that.
Yeah, he got 3.
Yeah.
Too many concussions.
And all the plays at the beginning, it was never passing plays. It was always the running plays.
That's fucked up. I mean, I guess he wanted to open up to play action. Hey, those are mine. No, those are expensive ones. Actually, no. Trying to fuck those up. Crazy ass.
And Marco said, ooh, lost in all the dynasty leagues and wafers, but I think I won most of my matchups in best ball. Nice.
I haven't checked out my wafers yet, but I do know I left in some Romeo Dobbs when in majority of the places I just didn't go with Dobbs because I was scared of the snap count.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was other places where I had to play Dobbs and I had nobody. Like the Green Bowl. I was like, fuck, I really gotta play Dobbs here. And it kind of worked out.
Yeah, you're definitely like hoping that you get those wins in best ball. You just got to rack those up, because you got to be in the top 4 in each division to make it to the playoffs.
It's not top 6 like last year.
No, it's top 4. We thinned out the playoff pool since the player pool is more. And man, yeah, and the wafers pretty much got screwed by Amari Cooper, Travis Kelce, Deontay Johnson. I mean, Kirk Cousins did really good, but yeah, my team got whooped. I barely scored 100 points. I got like James Cook left to play, but
isn't that so weird seeing scores because I'm so accustomed to our line
Yeah.
Just QB premiums, period.
Yeah.
Kind of weird seeing like less than 100 scores across the landscape. Hella leagues.
Yeah. And I'm going to go after Monday Night Football. I'm going to go through all the best balls and see who scored, who were like the top couple scores in the league. And really, let's see who's over like 400, because 400 is like you put a boss team together. I know out of all my teams, I had 2 teams that scored over 400. And Kidda he knew he had one team that scored over 400.
You have 70 plus teams. You better have a few that have over 400.
And you know which ones they are? They're the ones that got drafted like most recently as well.
Well, because you know what it is too, is like you could tell what time of the offseason it was when you look at the teams drafted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially for me, because my recall is incredible. I remember the things I was thinking about, the things I was on during that time. So it'd be like, oh, I was, like there's a lot of times we're getting Calvin Ridley super late.
Yeah.
Then in the last 2 months, I have 0 Calvin Ridley because it's going too early. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
And maybe they were right about that, but maybe in those other ones where I got Ridley later, I'm coming up. You know what I mean?
Super Saiyan said, he said the NWO, sure, put that song on. Yeah. And Derek said, Dice League, I got big tons. You're going to beat me. He said, but I got some left tonight. Nice. There we go.
Yeah, another one of those ones, man. I went with James Conner over Romeo Dobbs because I was scared. And you know what I'm saying? Just scared, like a vagina. And that's going to cost me in that IDP league for sure. Unless James Cook puts up like 50 burgers. No, not done yet, though.
Yeah, I gotta go through all my teams after tonight to see how many I won. And that'll be just out of all these 120 teams, we'll have it broken down. What's the best ball records? What's all the redraft records, what's all the dynasty records, and then what's the total records. And I
like that you do that, because I can't fucking stand people that they'll never have the capacity of like any type of skill set to like handle like more than like 5 leagues. And they make fun of us all the time. Oh, you guys are this and all. Like, no, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? show motherfuckers that you can win playing like in the bazillion leagues. And then, because like, what other people say? Oh, I need to be able to compete, bro. So I just win league. I mean, you're a pussy.
Yeah.
Lose your one league and be sad about it. Or people that play in the one league that they've never won. Why? I don't know, man. Maybe they just don't even play. I've been in this league for 10 years, bro, and you still haven't learned everybody in it?
And see, even in the dynasties, I'm in 27, and looks like 18 out of 27 I'm projected to win as of now. But then there's a bunch where, you know, I mean, that are close, where I'm on the other side of it also. But even that, a lot of people don't want to get into dynasties because, you know, it could go sour real fast. But
which one?
Been competing since the beginning. Marty said if you win like 5 weeks in a row in the Debo, you'd be unstoppable.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Because it's like you only have so much bench space too. You know what I mean? And if they like, okay, you're always using all the good players. If you're taking someone from offense, you got what are you sending, like your worst player back?
Yeah.
What if you have all good players at that point? You know what I mean? So you can't really say it. At that point, you might as well not even be taking shit from anybody.
Yeah, because really
got to have something notable, better than you.
It's gonna take that's where it takes some careful maneuvering of how you're gonna do it. Because you can't just send back anybody off your bench. Gotta send a nice player.
Yeah, because if that was the case, I would always have some bum ass motherfucker on my bench just ready for me to send that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A designated set, like fucking a DS.
Designated send. All right. We're going to get up out of here. We'll be back in a little bit more than an hour. So like 3:45-ish, getting ready for Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah. Let's go early. I like that. Let's rock.
Oh, okay. All right. You heard it. Bogey. We'll be back on. So, yeah, make sure you guys are paying attention. Even if you don't have the notifications on, because a lot of videos got posted, just make sure you know. Get back over here to YouTube to come rock with us for the Monday pregame show.
Yeah.
And we out. We'll see you then. Peace.
Whee!
As I make my way, the fact I'm still alive, my claim to fame. There's no surprise, I'm on a rise, finna stake my claim. Separate me from the others, cause we ain't the same. Ask my brothers from another, we ain't for play. Time is money, so we got no time to waste. Soon as this thing's moving, it can't be stopped. Blue bands in my pocket, call that juggernaut.
In the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot.
You know the stat quo. Finna get a bag, bustin' down that blow. Out of East Side Ho, where they know my name.